Hello everyone, I am Jun Epan. Today I am glad to introduce our recent work, Distribution Consistent Neural Architecture Search. NAS has drawn massive research attention due to its efficacy on automating architecture designs. The recent one-shot NAS approaches adopt a weight-sharing strategy to improve the training efficiency. Though promising, it leads to severe weight coupling problem and results in at least two limitations. First, sub-architectures with shared weights influence each other during the SuperNet training process. Second, operators with high flops are less frequently sampled under a predefined latency constraint, which are usually insufficiently trained. Several recent works are proposed to address the weight coupling problem from various perspectives, but the underlying reason has not been touched and properly addressed. We summarize our main contributions here. We are the first to solve the weight sharing problem directly from the perspective of diminishing the distribution gap between the weights inherited from the SuperNet and the weights trained with standalone network during the SuperNet training process. Besides, we propose a novel joint training formula to iteratively update the SuperNet weights and topology, which facilitates a feasible optimization process. We first analyze the problem in the view of model parameter distribution. To ensure the monotonic correlation of evaluation accuracies of the one-shot and standalone models, it is crucial to shrink the distribution gap between the weights of standalone and one-shot models. We adopt the KL divergence to measure the discordance between the two distributions. After some derivations, we conclude that a large likelihood probability of architectures alpha I and alpha J helps shrink the parameter distribution gap between the one-shot and standalone models. Please refer to the paper for more details. As we can see here, such distribution gap is not considered in the optimization problem of the previous one-shot NAS algorithms. Thus, based on the previous derivations, we introduce a novel loss term to measure the distribution gaps. The optimization process can be solved via iteratively updating the SuperNet weights and topology. For the SuperNet topology generation, we propose the layer-wise architectured clustering algorithm and subsequently optimize the local weight sharing states from the first layer to the last layer. The optimal local weight assignment in the LTH layer can be obtained by solving this formula. However, directly optimizing the above formula by enumerating all architectures is intractable. We thus resort to the k-means clustering algorithm to divide the architectures into M clusters and then determine the weight assignment ID for each cluster. Specifically, we exploit a meta-network to predict the matching degrees between arbitrary two architectures containing the same operator, based on which the architectures are clustered. For the SuperNet weight update, two architectures containing at least one shared operator are sampled in each training batch. The model parameter can be updated by solving this equation. The third term allows the model weights from different clusters to exchange gradient information. Lambda ij is the output of the meta-network and is used to measure the matching degree between two architectures, based on the intuition that if gradients from two architectures can benefit the weight update process of each other, then these two architectures can be better matched. This figure shows a toy example on the SuperNet training and topology generation. As can be seen, to generate the SuperNet topology for the third layer, we first sample the subnet pairs which share the same operators and feed the corresponding feature maps to the meta-network. The meta-network then predicts the matching degrees between arbitrary two subnets. A higher matching degree indicates the two subnets could share the same operator weights in this layer and vice versa. Based on the matching degrees, we are finally able to cluster the subnets and assign the weight ID. Our method consistently outperforms the recent SOTA algorithms with comparable flops and training costs on both the ImageNet dataset and NAS Bench 201. We also conducted different ablation studies to demonstrate the effectiveness of each component of our method. The right figure shows the comparison of ranking effectiveness for our method and the global weight sharing baseline. As can be observed, our method ranks the subnets more precisely, which explains the reason why our method achieves better final results. In conclusion, we propose a novel distribution consistent neural architecture search algorithm to avoid the possible weight coupling problem. For more details, please refer to our paper. That's all, thanks for listening.